Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always supporting me in this particular channel. I really do appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across this channel or you are seeing my face for the first time, I still remain your one and only Agatha Progress, bringing it to you live and direct. Remember, in this channel, we react to all videos and your opinion is highly needed. So just sit back and enjoy this video, and I will be right back.
Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, come on. Say Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. No. Biafra will live forever. Oh yeah. 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 Ogerugo manige Tanura. The lovers of Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Ogerugo maniga Bandizu, what make us a giant of Africa. Adaptation to now Sugo. Mboge Runis na Yama Kono. Hello Lisa Binigo. Out of his wisdom, giving us somebody like NNAMDI for this our rescue mission. Biafra will not last forever. They say happy up in no go stand. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no. See you for our hero, how the force never stop. NNAMDI cannot cut no power, we stop, we cannot stop. Biafra will live forever. Believe me now.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure
without fear before our enemies. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we're making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwu Abiyama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's why we worship him and nothing else and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwu Abiyama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally. In every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive Gowon. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Awolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being starved to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade for land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwu Abiyama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him, and that is what we do every blessed day on this radio station, without fail and without the fear of any human being, talk less of an animal in the zoo. We are here to worship Chukwu Abiyama. For those who don't understand what Chukwu Abiyama means, he is the creator, the supreme creator of the heavens and the earth. And to him we owe everything that we are. And upon him and to him does every honor and glory belong to. This is Radio Biafra. As I wait the barrister to join me, we must once again welcome you wherever you are. Across
from a people who are determined to come down to take over the lives of the children of the Most High, a day that we have drawn a line in the sand from which we can never ever retreat. We are not going to surrender our land to Janjaweed. It is not going to happen, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I welcome each and every one of you, and as I do so, and as it is customary with us here, I will urge you to welcome other people as well, because the whole world is listening. On all our platforms, they are listening. And if you are doing so, it is very, very important that you pay particular attention to the announcements we have to make this evening. Very, very important that we do so. But as always, and before we go any further, we must hand over our proceedings to the Most High. But before I do so, I must always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika bịa banye ndefe na-aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị na ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebe dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwere n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọbụla anyị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezi okwu mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọ ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke niile etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to this emergency broadcast this evening, the 7th day of January 2022. I have come to make this broadcast very, very quickly and very brief. Today, you have watched and listened to the impunity in Radio Biafra, or should I say, how the land and the spirit of Biafra are using Fulani Koboko to flog them on Radio Biafra. They are fighting and punching each other. I told you people, those who are deliberately betraying NNAMDI KANU in their actions, in their decisions, they will never know peace. They will never ever know peace. I also told you that in a matter of weeks to come, you will hear them no more. Believe me, they have rubbished Radio Biafra. And those of you watching from Facebook, we are going to switch over. This is going to be a very special broadcast and announcement. Responding to the criminal bedbug, China Sanworu. China Sanworu, I'm responding to you. You asked question, what have you done? That everybody is calling your name. I am not going to tell all you have done. I'm going to point some things what you have done. I am going to point your criminality this evening. Because if you know you can't finish a fight, don't start it. And what I'm doing now is only for the sake of NNAMDI KANU. So those of you, the Almajiri E-Warriors, you can switch over to our platform. You must watch it on our platform. You must. You must listen to a new topic on our platform today. And this new topic is going to be a bombshell. I have come here to warn China Sanworu for the very first time. I have come to warn China Sanworu to leave ESN, our gallant men, alone. If you want to know how this warning is going to go, you go to our platform. You must come and watch it on our platform. But of course, those of our warriors, our genuine warriors, will be streaming this live. I told you, I will be giving you the topic. You will be running up and down. They are running mad. When we entered the first day of January, I told you people, I came with fire from God. Confusion will be in the camp of the enemy of NNAMDI KANU within, whether they like it or not. They ended the broadcast. It does not matter. Any day you come online to talk, you are going to have problem. Any day you enter Radio Biafra to talk, you are going to have problem. Until you confess your sin, how you destroy and plan to destroy every legacy our leader built. I want to tell you people how China Samoru, the DOS, and their criminals want to destroy the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they say they are fighting, when they say they are protecting structure, let me just remove the people from Facebook. They must watch it. They must watch on our platform. That is the punishment we give them. All those they are irate, they will watch here. They will enter our platform. You see, after each broadcast, they go to their platform and start crying. They will cry. Oh, Simon Ekpa, oh, leave us alone. Oh, Simon Ekpa, oh, why you want to destroy structure? Who tell you I'm interested? Destroying what structure? The people that are destroying the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the DOS. I'm going to tell you how they are destroying it today. Do you know that the agreement, China Samoru and the DOS, those criminals, the agreement they had with the Fulani government and the politicians was that they have to destroy everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done, including the Eastern Security Network. Including the Eastern Security Network. They want to kill all our men. They want to destroy everything. They say, okay, you have to make sure that you have destroyed Eastern Security Network. You have to make sure that nothing is existing. You have to make sure that Biafra, you have abandoned Biafra. And DOS downs to this treacherous contract and agreement. They went to Fulanis and sold their soul. They say, we have destroyed ESN. They say, we have destroyed every structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They told all the governors and all the politicians that they have destroyed everything about ESN. They say ESN is no longer in existence. And when I told you in the beginning, somebody say, which evidence? You see, Ben Ize, he said, which evidence? I don't talk without evidence. So you are going to see my evidence today. And I hope that after giving you this evidence, you are going to turn 360 degree. So I will not block you because you asked for evidence. Now, after that, when you hear China Samoru coming to Radio Biafra to talk rubbish, he said, oh, some people have collected money from politicians and they are going to tell the DSS that they should not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they must hold him. And so it was that gave the president, the idiotic man in Aso Rock, the power to come and say they will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of you listen to it. But let me tell you the reason. Because I said, I will not be talking. I will be waiting for them. The reason why the president of Nigeria came to say he will not release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was because they believe that they have destroyed everything. They believe they have destroyed everything. And you see the video of ESN today. Did you see the video? Did you see the video of our gallant men? You see the video of our gallant men. That video you see was 1/4 of one camp. 1/4 of one camp. The ESN and our gallant men are on ground and they full ground. But you know what? Because of the frivolous activities of China Samoru and the DOS, our land is being invaded by Fulanis. In Enugu State, they kill them. They kill our people in Enugu State. I want to show you, before I go ahead in bringing the evidence of what I'm talking about, I want you all to watch this. When they have deceived them, the China Samoru threatening our men on ground, threatening our Eastern Security Network, threatening them, giving them threat, just the way he issued threats on Radio Biafra. I want you to listen and watch what the Fulani have done to our people in Enugu State as a result of sellout of the DOS. Now watch.
The Fulani have taken over our place. They have farm settlements, like Ekpa, Obeti, Izugomola, and many other places that have farm settlements. Fulani have taken over that place. Killing children, men, women, everybody, they are killing everybody. Destroy all farm crops. Everything that got in this life, they have destroyed them. Put cassava, rice, yam, Not only that, they will come to the people where people settle and also destroy their houses, collect everything they have, even the money, they go there, steal the money, take fruits, everything in the house. They also go to the bush, even put fires on their rice they cultivated. They will put fire on that rice. They have done a lot of things. But this recent one, they came and occupied in one place called Isubomro and waited in which autonomous community. Start portraying people there, start destroying their houses and everything. When the security people went to ask them what is happening, why are they doing this? They attacked them. They started shooting. We don't even know that there are as many as camping that place. We don't know. They attacked the security. They have killed many people in the bush. We are looking for many people missing.
In our own Biafra land, what NNAMDI KANU suffered to bring protection to entire Biafra, they have decided to destroy ESN and they did not succeed. Have you ever heard, since the inauguration and the launching of the Eastern Security Network attack of Fulani in Biafraland, anywhere? It is not happening. Now it is happening. Chinas Amoru is there fighting for money on Radio Biafra. Chinas Amoru is there fighting for who is DOS, who is in charge. People listening to us, they don't listen to you. This one is Chinas Amoru, what have you done? Bring evidence of what? I'm going to bring evidence of the sins and criminality of Chinas Amoru this evening. This is the reason why it must be very important for our men on ground to know who to listen to when the time comes. They have lost everything. They can't control our men. They are compromised. The only person that will change anything is NNAMDI KANU. Do you people remember when I told you people that you don't show your enemy that you are afraid to lose anything? Do you understand me? How many of you remember then when I was saying that thing? I said, don't ever show your enemy that you are afraid to lose something. Because once you show your enemy you are afraid to lose something, they go for that thing you are afraid to lose. How many of you remember that? How many of you also remember that I have said this several times today? How many of you also remember when I said that the leadership of IPOB have proven to Nigeria government that the abduction of NNAMDI KANU is end of Biafra? And we are going to say no, that the abduction of NNAMDI KANU is the beginning of Biafra. How many of you remember? Today I have come. I say that, as they are coming on air, I will be coming to refresh your memory, what I have said earlier. Because everything they are doing today, I have it in my palm. Everything that happened today, I have it in my palm. So I have made references to it. I have made references to. So today, after their fight on Radio Biafra, which they could not complete the show, of course, Ana Biafra na Piaha with Koboko Ndi Hausa. Koboko Ndi Hausa. That is what the spirit of Biafra is using to flog them. You see how they shamelessly ended the broadcast on Radio Biafra. They were punching each other from the air. Pa, 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 pa. You are a criminal. You are this. You are a criminal. They were fighting each other. That is how confused they will be. From now on, confusion will be their portion. When the Iraq come to start attacking Samonepa, call them now, because after today, I don't think they will have anything to do with the US again. We have come to tell them that even the ESN, the Eastern Security Network, they have come to understand who are the most in the leadership. They are threatening our men. Chinas Amoru is threatening our men on ground. From Kuwait. Threatening our men. And he has actually done it before and go free with it. Some of the men he has threatened in the past, they got killed by the DSS. So we will investigate that. Anybody Chinas Amoru threatened will get killed by the DSS. So when Chinas Amoru asks, what crime have he committed? What has he done? Tell him that one of his crimes is that all the people he threatened in the ESN, they have all been killed by the DSS. And that's a coincidence. Very, very mysterious coincidence. Each time he threatened them, DSS killed them. That is number one. Number one allegation. And when he deny it, we are going to come with the evidence. Now, tell Chinas Amoru that some of the criminality in IPOB is that he has refused to give account of money being transferred to him. Bring account. When people we are civilized people. Those who have joined the COVID-19 brain people, they don't do without account. So bring account of what you have done with your money, with the money given to you. Chinasa Nworu refused to give account of any amount given to him. That is one. Or should I say two? Should I say two? Tell Chinasa Nworu that the problem of IPOB today, especially after the abduction of NNAMDI KANU, started from Finland. And he was the one behind the problem from Finland. It was Chinasa Nworu that the criminal coordinator in Finland was reporting to, instead of reporting to Agbanyim, when Agbanyim was still a good man. They reported to Agbanyim, they told Agbanyim a lot of lies. Agbanyim did not buy that lie. They turned to Chinasa Nworu, and Chinasa Nworu became European rep in Finland. Chinasa Nworu left his job in the DOS, began to liaise with the coordinator, who is his brother. And the brother is stealing IPOB money without fear. Today, he has refused to pay the money. When Finland people find out, confronted him, and then confronted the Agbanyim commanded them to get evidence of his criminality. The people in Finland, they went to work. They dig out all evidences against this coordinator, including the fact that coordinator is not paying dues. He has not paid 1 kobo in IPOB. Rather, he is stealing from IPOB. So after they gathered all these evidences, they had series of meetings with Agbanyim. They gathered evidence. First of all, the coordinator, when Chinasa Nworu was planning that thing, he was planning on in a DOS, in their forum. After that, he raised a memo. He was the one. Chinasa Nworu was the one who wrote the memo from Finland. Well, I don't know whether he can write, but somebody wrote it for him. And he sent the memo to the coordinator. Coordinator now sent that memo to Agbanyim. Agbanyim refused and said, I cannot be part of this. That was when he was still in the path of truth. How come, as European rep refused to be part of blackmailing Simon Ekpa, Chinasa Nworu took over from Agbanyim? You know, the coordinator of Finland, they were so in a hurry to blackmail Simon Ekpa, they decided to sideline Agbanyim, who is the European rep. So Chinasa Nworu left his DOS work and become European coordinator in Finland. He collaborated with the coordinator without the consent of the European rep to release a memo against me, to blackmail me. That is another crime of Chinasa Nworu. And let him deny it. I have listed some, not all, but let me just highlight some of the points. After we find out that the coordinator of Finland has stolen money from IPOB, and up to today, he did not pay the money, they asked them to do investigation. Investigation was done. People spent their time. They bring evidence to the place. And what the coordinator did was to contact Chinasa Nworu and told Chinasa Nworu that, do you know the time they were interrogating me, Simon Ekpa was there. So Chinasa Nworu now put call through to Agbanyim and tell Agbanyim, nothing will happen to this coordinator. Otherwise, everybody will crash. Chinasa Nworu threatened Agbanyim. And then the next thing is that when Finland people now contacted Agbanyim for a meeting, Agbanyim presented all the evidence about this criminal in Finland. What Agbanyim told them was Simon Ekpa there when you were interrogating him? That why should you? He did not even ask them whether Simon Ekpa was there. He said Simon Ekpa was there when you people were interrogating the coordinator. Why did you do that? Don't you know that Simon Ekpa is the coordinator's worst enemy? So the DOS have already concluded that they are not interested in the crime. They will cover the guy, the criminality of the guy, but in IPOB, there is this particular code of conduct that says every coordinator must be financially up to date. This guy have not paid 1 naira, but he's still a coordinator. After they presented this evidence to him with the order by the order of Chinasa Nworu, the Agbanyim say, you cannot tell us what to do. You shouldn't have disgraced the guy and expose him in front of his enemy, in front of Simon Ekpa. Instead of fighting crime, they cover him. Today, he is still parading himself as IPOB coordinator. That is number 3 sin of Chinasa Nworu. Tell him that. Number 4, I don't even know whether I will continue to list them. Huh? Number 4, Chinasa Nworu connive with the other DOS agency to truncate every decision, disobeyed every directive of NNAMDI KANU, claiming that NNAMDI KANU is not in good mental state to make decision, to ask Simon Ekpa to broadcast on Radio Biafra. It was the idea of Chinasa Nworu that they should take over my platform. That is another sin of Chinasa Nworu. And it was actually detained because from the information they feed them from Finland by this criminal, Chinasa Nworu work with it to make sure they destroy everything that has to do with Simon Ekpa. they decided to start sacking anybody that is working with Simon Ekpa. They sack Madam Oyibo, they sack Nelly Ofebu without even asking the consent. They sack Ejasi, they sack Oliver. All this sacking and this expelling was just as a result of that they have something to do with Simon Ekpa. You see how everything come from Finland. That is the saying of Chinasa Nworu. It didn't end there. Now, I want you have just watched Enugu State. Chinasa Nworu. Let me also go to number 5. He threatened our gallant men, and when he threatened them, the DOS killed them. It's very, very mysterious and coincidence. And this is the crime of Chinasa Nworu. Now, Chinasa Nworu also threatened our men today, 7th day of January 2022, because he don't know what is going on. He's not in charge of ESN. They are not in charge of ESN. They are not. Chinasa Nworu think that they have destroyed ESN. He think that they have killed everybody. So it was a shock to him to see video of Eastern Security Network. It was a shock. Now, and the Eastern Security Network are so mad because how can they be around in Biafraland and Enugu State? They are killing our men. They are killing our men in Enugu State. I want to show you evidence because our own is evidence-based. Now, I am going to show you evidence. Because somebody say, where is your evidence? Where is your evidence, right? I want you to listen to this.
Engineer, I want to hear HMI nonsense from you people too much.
That is how he threatened me.
It nonsense from you people too much.
Yes.
It nonsense from you people too much.
You can imagine. Look at.
I bet you that video.
You see? Shouting at
PSN.
You see, they are not in charge.
Are
you hearing it? Are you hearing it? Okay. Are you hearing it? This is how they have been sabotaging and they want to destroy everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done. So when I am shouting, do you know why I'm shouting now? This man is in Kuwait threatening ESN. Threatening ESN. You see, you know, one thing is that threatening ESN, and let me tell you, nothing must happen to anybody. Nothing. If anybody go down, of course, we will count it and join to the same that we're already keeping the record. There is a lot of things people don't know. So when Chinasa Nworu asked for his crime, I am bringing fear.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, may your days be long. Honestly, we can't really wait a lot to see you again, to continue this great work that you have started. As for the aspects of those people that were crying from Enugu, that Fulanis, blah, 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 I listened to DOS when they were saying in Radio Biafra that this particular place in Enugu, because someone asked the question that, do you people hear what happened in Enugu? Then the response was that those particular people in that community refused that Eastern Security Network should stay. That means they said they don't want Eastern Security Network. That was the response from Radio Biafra. Said that they don't want Eastern Security Network. They don't need Eastern Security Network in that particular community. And Eastern Security Network have to leave. Say because they were ganging up then with the governor or the government to chase Eastern Security Network and to harm them. So Eastern Security Network just have to leave that community for them. Just within 1 year, look at what is going on. So if you still have any idea about that community, please let me know. I really want to learn. Thank you so dearly for always supporting us. I really do appreciate. I still remain AGATHA Progress, bringing it to you any day, anytime. And if you have any video idea or there is any video you want us to talk about, or you want me to play, or you want the world to see, please don't forget to reach me on Facebook on AGATHA Progress, and I will respond to you. Then we talk about it. Thank you so dearly for others tuning in. I really do appreciate. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.